Welcome to the second episode of the Christmas card series here on my channel. If you didn't watch the first episode, make sure you do so you can enter the $50 gift card giveaway that I'm hosting to 2 lucky winners to spend on my shop during the holidays. The rules and all the videos in this series are going to be linked in the description below. If you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Kat, and here I create bullet journal content as well as content related to stationery and art, and today I will be painting the second Christmas cards that I did to help my godmother's church raise money for the Jubilee 2025. For all of these cards, I'll be using my Arteza postcards and envelope set and my 36 pens Arteza watercolor palette, as well as some point liners from Pentel, but everything that I'm using in this video is going to be linked down below in the description as usual. If you didn't watch the first episode yet, I created this series of cards that share the same color palette as the Jubilee logo, and they have been sold at the church's gatherings, which are so important for raising funds for the Jubilee 2025. I took a photo of them on the table where they were being sold, and it was so nice seeing my work there and observing how people were engaging with the cards. The second card that I'm doing for this series includes a lot of Christmas lights on a black string. I don't know why, but the colors of Christmas lights bring me such joy that I wanted to create a card that would transmit that joy of color for the season. I first sketched where the string was going to be and my lights, and I started painting them really lightly with the different colors for the lights, and here I'm using red, yellow, green, and blue. I decided to do the lights in a very pointy shape instead of the circular one because I prefer those types of lights instead of the circular ones. I feel like these ones with a pointy tip are much better looking and fancier, I think, so that was what I decided to do for the shape of my lights. I roughly planned where the colors were going to be following the string, and I painted all of the lights first. I started by painting all my lights with the different colors, and once everything was dry, I went over them again, but just on the center part of the little bulb next to the string to symbolize that there is where the light is coming from. One of the things that I really like to do in my paintings is to add some dimension and shadows to my illustrations. So for this one, I just added that little centerpiece a bit darker to make sure that the light had a little bit of dimension and it was just not a bunch of bulbs with different colors laying around on the postcard. For me, this is one of my favorite cards that I made for this Christmas, and it's really simple to do. Actually, you just draw a string and the lights on it and connect them in the end, and it looks really good even though it's really easy to set up, and I love how the colors turned out and the disposition of all the lights. And in case you haven't checked out the description box yet, I wanted to give some context about the series and the giveaway that I'm doing on these videos. So this series includes 5 different episodes, each one with a different Christmas card painting, and I'm hosting a $50 gift card giveaway to use on my shop to 2 lucky winners. And to win the giveaway, you must watch all of the episodes and follow the rules in the description box. Near the end, I'm also going to have a question for you to answer in the comments below, so make sure you don't skip any parts of this video in order to answer correctly. And the main inspiration for this card was actually that at the beginning of December we put our Christmas tree together and it was really fun, and we did DIY ornaments together. So yeah, that experience in seeing my little 7-month cat looking at all the colors of the tree really inspired me to create a postcard that was focused on the Christmas lights, and seeing all the lights outside being lit up at night, it's just so warming to me that I knew that I wanted to create a postcard with that sense of joy and color. And in the topic of Christmas decorations, how do you decorate your Christmas tree? That is the question that you should answer in the comments below using this emoji to enter the giveaway. Do you use classic white lights on your Christmas tree or colorful lights like these ones? Do you use ornaments done by your family or that you did yourself? For example, me and my husband, we painted ornaments this year and last year since we were living together, and it's just a really fun activity, so we always put them on our tree. Or do you decorate your tree with ornaments that you brought from other countries? That was something that we thought about doing when we went to Italy and Japan, but we prefer to paint our own Christmas balls and add them to our tree as a little memory of all the Christmases we spent together. I would love to know what things you do to your Christmas tree and decorations around the house. I feel like it's really interesting to see how different people celebrate Christmas and decorate the things because of Christmas, so let me know in the comments below. After all the lights were drawn, it was time to add the string connecting all of them, and for that I used a Pentel point liner, and I have drawn the string way beforehand in pencil, so now it was just a matter of tracing it with pen. And I decided to add a little rectangle to connect the lights to the string and do the string a bit on the messy side because I really like that effect of not being complete, if that makes sense. So the string is not totally opaque in black, and I feel like it adds a lot of dimension and characteristics to the string, so that's what I did. And you can easily recreate this design on my postcard with coloring pencils and markers, but just make sure that you have fun with it. I finish off the cards by writing Boas Festas and Feliz Natal, which means Happy Holidays and Merry Christmas in Portuguese, because if you didn't know, I'm Portuguese, I'm from Lisbon, so these cards were for our church, and I had to write some messages in Portuguese, so that's what I did, but you can write anything that you want. And my cards are actually hollow in the inside, I didn't write anything on the inside, but feel free to add a message if you're sending these cards to someone. And that concludes episode 2 of the series. I'll see you tomorrow for the 3rd episode. Don't forget to follow all the rules in the description box and answer the question correctly, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye guys!